Alright, if you guys have made it this far in the video, you have seen that we just absolutely slayed the walleye, the perch, caught a muskie, northern, just an awesome multi-species weekend. But primarily just when you're targeting walleye, it feels really good to get your limits and get them in the boat and have a lot of fun doing it. So but really what we're going to be talking about today is KastKing's Wide Eye Walleye Fishing Rod. There's a bunch of different options for this rod that you can choose. They have heavier models with, less action. They've got lighter models with more action. This model in particular is the one that they sent me because I asked for the 6/8 one piece. This does come in a 2-piece as well. If you're doing a lot of traveling, don't want your rods getting bumped around, if you don't have a good spot for them, 2 pieces are always a great option. I wanted the 1 piece because this is going to be my primary walleye fishing rod. It's 6 feet 8 inches long. This is the power jig model. So this is going to be a medium action, or excuse me, rather it's a medium backbone medium power with a fast action tip. I caught all my walleye on this weekend. I caught my muskie on this weekend and perch. This is probably one of the better multi-species rods that I've used. Actually, it is the best. And it's an unbeatable price point for the quality of this rod. It's feather light. The backbone on it is awesome. You're going to see some clips of me catching those bigger fish, bigger walleye, that lengthy muskie that was really digging down deep. And it's got backbone to it. So if you guys don't know about actions and that kind of stuff, your power is going to be basically the head of the rod, this midsection, almost sometimes up to a 3/4 of the pole. And then your action is going to be your tip right here. So the power jig model is targeting people who really like to finesse jig, throw rip and wraps, those sort of things. Walleye, if you've walleye fished before, sometimes that bite is super subtle. So you want to make sure that you've got a tip that can read those bites if they're not really hammering them. This tip is super sensitive. When you're throwing a 1/4 ounce jig on this thing and you're bouncing off the bottom on a retrieval, you can literally feel in your hand and watch that tip just thump down right before you give them a little line to set the hook. So that's really the key features of this rod. It's a beautiful gold color. One other thing to touch base on is the eyelets right here. Is they have this really cool carbon coating on them, so it's really good for your line. It's not like those cheap brands, where if this hits the ground, it's gonna break, and then you've got a metal eyelet. Super good quality, super well balanced. This is thank you so much, KastKing, for sending this. This is, if you're looking for a walleye rod, this is just, I can't say enough good things about it. I'm going to put a link down in the description below. So this is going to send you right to KastKing's online store, so you can just get right to this exact model of rod that I'm using. You can use my affiliate code NOAHKKAF for an additional discount in the store. They are constantly running sales. Great time to buy some fishing rods right now, especially before the end of the season. So KastKing did let me know they are going to be sending me a bunch of other rods and reels to use in my videos. So I'm excited to get those and then start doing some videos on those as well. So like I said, if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching the video. We had a blast, and hopefully you had some fun watching us catch some big Leech Lake walleye. So we'll see you next time.